Liberty Island is off limits. The island has been declared a crime scene. It will be the subject of...
I'll take you back to the city after you check in with Manderly.
I think the suits are putting the squeeze on Manderly about this.
Mr. Dent.
Yeah?
The prisoners on level 3 are a sensitive matter. Leave the interrogations to Mr. Simons. You are authorized to receive your orders from Joseph Manderly, after which you will return to the helipad.
Simons. You guys from DC? What agency?
Please proceed to Manderly's office. We will expect to see you shortly. Do not question the prisoners yourself.
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen. It's a living. If it wasn't for the warehouse, I'm sure you would have helped out with the firefight in front of the hotel. Manderly said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
Never mind Anna Navarra. She hates everybody. I heard about the raid. Don't sweat it. I'm sure Paul had his reasons. They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners. Guess you stole the show from Gunther earlier tonight. They had us picking up the bodies you left in the statue. What a chore.
You'll have to wait a minute. Mr. Manderly is busy. I was here first. Mr. Manderly is in a meeting, JC. You'll have to wait.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
A debriefing. Do not worry, we are satisfied. But I will mention in my report that you mistake yourself for a man of steel. Be quiet. I am trying to listen.
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I wasn't exaggerating. He's our best agent.
We don't need him. We've got his brother, and more are on the way.
He knows nothing.
I think he does. You should never have sent him to Hong Kong.
Let's be sensible. We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your pet project, but it's out of my hands. Now that the shipment's been lost.
I know. I will comply with the order.
That's all I ask. Carry on. I'm going downstairs to interrogate the prisoners. Carry on, Agent.
Agent Denton, at your service.
Denton. Yes, I hear you're turning out to be quite an asset to the Coalition.
Doing my best, sir. Forgive me, but I do not believe I know your name.
We aren't ready for an introduction yet. No, it's not time. Just keep your nose to the pavement. You'll be well rewarded. Trust me. You aren't needed, Agent.
I cannot wait forever. He will see you when he's ready. I am next.
We're looking to you to set an example. I have an important matter to attend to.
Long night, huh? They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners.
We're looking to you to set an example. Carry on, Agent.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
Carry on, Agent. I have one question.
They already asked. I don't know.
One must admire a man who can keep a secret because he has value. What you know more than others makes money and gives you a measure of power.
You Walton Simons? You think I could be bribed?
Margaret Forsyth under NSF protection in Queens. Your son Richard attending Bronx Science. You see, I have a few relevant facts myself. Care to make a trade?
You wouldn't dare.
I'll give you 2 seconds to decide. Get out of it, Denton. This is none of your business. Manderly will give you your orders. Time's up. Where is the NSF taking the ambrosia?
They asked me already. I don't know.
Need I remind you that in the case of a national emergency, FEMA has a list of 6 million Americans who will be transported to detention centers? Your tabloids call it RX-84.
Yeah, including the President, Congress, and the Supreme Court.
In my position, I find it very easy to add names to that list.
Go to hell. Telling the truth. The United States government has had emergency powers since World War II. We've never left a state of war.
Speak for yourself. The federal government is just responding to a threat.
A government should be about more than self-perpetuation.
You will confess, by the way. I don't like to dirty my hands with that sort of thing, but you will confess.
I can sum it all up in one word. Self-reliance. That's what we stand for.
How about you tell me where that shipment is being taken?
UNATCO assumes that people are incapable of protecting themselves, and therefore should submit to surveillance and intimidation by an outside force. We won't do it.
Certain intellectual properties, aside from the quantities of vaccine, concern me deeply. Has the NSF made any attempt at reverse engineering?
Leave me alone.
The governments of the world believe an average citizen should not face the threat of terrorism alone.
We don't need your help. The technology exists today for an individual to protect his property against explosives, firearms, surveillance, intrusion, contamination.
Get the hell out of here, Denton.
350 million fortresses is not my idea of the land of the free.
It's better than one big fortress constructed by a corrupt government against its people.
If you wanted to save people, you could have unloaded the whole shipment in Manhattan, or the airlift.
You said it yourself. Secrets are power.
It's simple numbers. Big companies pay like 2% tax. Well, you and me, we pay like 50. It's the tax code that makes sure big bureaucracy gets bigger and people have no power.
You have an assignment in New York, Agent. I expect you to follow orders.
Let's get back to the subject of the missing vaccine.
All taxes are social engineering. That's always been their real purpose.
I'm not going to stand here and listen to you badmouth the greatest democracy the world has ever known.
What happens is that politicians get money from big companies, so all the social engineering is for making big companies. Like I said, it's simple numbers.
We have less civilized ways of making you talk.
A government shouldn't have to occupy its own country with troops.
I am a patient man,
Ask me if I care.
but not that patient. Someone clear this mess away. Certain intellectual properties, aside from the quantities of vaccine, concern me deeply. Has the NSF made any attempt at reverse engineering?
Leave me alone.
A government...
Telling the truth.
If you wanted to save people, you could have unloaded the whole shipment in Manhattan, or the airlift.
You said it yourself. Secrets are power.
Jesus Christ, Denton. Get your ass back to the helipad.
I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an accuracy...
Mr. Carter, can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
I'm getting the impression that UNATCO is focused more on military operations than law enforcement.
The focus has shifted lately, I agree.
The only way Anna would have been satisfied is if I'd executed every terrorist in Castle Clinton. The standing order seems to be shoot to kill.
Direct intervention is always part of the game. In my day, we were just more civilized about it.
Civilized. That's the word. I guess I was expecting a little more class from the world's anti-terrorist organization.
We just have to strike a balance. Why don't I throw in an extra clip with those multi-tools? I trust you will be able to judge when one or the other is appropriate for achieving mission objectives.
I think the suits are putting a squeeze on Manderly about this one.
Certain intellectual properties, aside from the quantities of vaccine, concern me deeply. Has the NSF made any attempt at reverse engineering?
Leave me alone.
A government shouldn't have to occupy its own country with troops.
If you wanted to save people, you could have unloaded the whole... Jesus Christ, Denton.
Agent Denton,
pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot on your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment.
By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we can't spare a few medkits. Check the storage closet.
I took a few hits tonight.
We'll get well soon, soldier.
Yes, sir. I will.
You certainly made an impression on the troops tonight.
Thanks for talking to my friend. He admires you.
Told us to hang tight. Objectives remain, apparently.
I cannot wait forever. He will see you when he's ready.
Hello, JC. Come in. Clerical task first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each. You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the Battery Park subway station. Good work across the board.
Thank you, sir. Who is that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
I would have taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out before you even got to New York.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC. Your brother screwed up. We got nothing, and he's taking the heat this time. The Coalition is letting him go.
What went wrong?
We don't know. He hasn't reported back. The rest of the strike force says he lost his nerve.
I think he was trying to avoid casualties. In Hell's Kitchen, instead of clips for the troops, he was issuing tear gas.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn. We've got one more chance to retake that shipment.
Has it been located?
Take the chopper back to the city. We know they plan to put the Ambrosia on a plane, but we don't know which airfield.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF, I'd be moving it through the subways, the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check out the subways.
And stay away from the press this time, especially the tabloids. Do I need to quote the manual? Secrets are lives?
Yes, sir.
I have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Sorry, Anna. What is it?
I would like to be reassigned to Agent Harmon.
Why? Is Agent Denton... Let's not be hasty. He will improve.
That's what you said about his brother.
Let me say this once. That's a sore spot, and you know it.
Good luck, JC.
Good to have you back.
Hope this one turns out a little better. Your chopper's ready, Agent.
Get on the helicopter, Mr. K. Simons did not appreciate your interference.
I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
Let's go.
Dropping you in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to start looking.
I think we scared them off. Except for that one barrel of ambrosia, there's been no sign of the shipment. Don't tell Navarra. We've let some of the bums back. We sure appreciate the help tonight.
We lost the battle today. I admit it, yes, Lord.
You with the NSF?
Had myself a division, mind you, back when we were the Northwest Secessionist Forces, years ago. They thought they had us licked, like they think they have us licked tonight. But look at me, young sir. We're God's army, and what infernal devil can stop God's army?
Well, you take care of yourself.
Found me 2 30-06 clips. Now all I need's a gun, and then it's me and Satan. Yes, Satan. One last look into the devil's red eyes.
Sounds like you served God admirably in the Northwest War. But maybe you should let a soldier from the younger generation take the clips off your hands. What do you want for him?
Huh? You mean money? You want to buy 'em? Well, guess I'd take about 300 for each one.
I'll check. Thanks again for the key.
It wasn't a favor. I was well paid.
A real patriot.
I see it like this. It all balances out. UNATCO's just as much gun freaks as the militias. If everybody's gonna shoot it out, fine, so long as neither side wins and takes over the whole country.
The goal of UNATCO is not conquest. It's the safety of ordinary people like yourself.
I know an army when I see one. Look, I'll be blunt. Got any cash? There's a secret passage behind that phone booth over there. For 500, I'll tell you where to get the code.
I'm not in.
After the quakes, the homeless drifted down here. Junkies, runaways, grifters. There's a DSS file a mile long on this place. Some of them, the so-called mole people, have permanent living quarters in an adjacent tunnel system not on my map.
Hey man, you got any...
Sorry. What do you know about the NSF?
Help me, man. Hey man.
Take a vial.
Oh,
Now maybe you can calm down.
yeah, sure.
And?
The keypad's under the sink in the woman's bathroom. Everybody knows that.
The code?
Got me. The mole people keep me out because they don't like Zyme.
Hi, honey. I don't handle the money. Talk to Charlie.
Hola, bro.
What is it?
You on Rook's territory now. Just so you know.
You call yourselves Rooks?
That's right. Up here, it's business. You want to do business? Talk to El Rey.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm looking for more information on the NSF.
Are you the feds?
I work for UNATCO.
Well, the NSF come through here, but they don't bother us. If we need help with anything, it's our plumbing. We lost pressure because of the explosions on South Street.
Tough break. You tell me about the NSF and I'll...
The city don't know we got water, and they don't need to know.
I don't have much time.
I would open the valve myself, but there was a cave-in. Utility door's blocked. It's up at the north end of the tracks, in case you want to take a look.
Clearing a tunnel. That would require...
It could be done. A lamb would do the trick. It's just that I'm not gonna be the one to talk to the Rooks. They'd probably sell us one, but they don't like people going into their turf, which is the whole upper level.
water line should be open now.
Good. Glad to see you UNATCO boys do something for the community.
Now can you tell me about the NSF?
NSF? Yeah, they took over our tunnels.
How do I get there?
Go to the women's restroom on the other side of the station. Look for a keypad under the sink. Combination's 5482.
Great. I'm glad I can help you out.
Just take it easy, bro. Be cool. No one up here is looking for a fight. Ray runs the show.
What's up?
We're gonna be special forces for the NSF if they give us some chips.
Hey bro, what's with the get up?
Charlie says you sell explosives.
Yeah? Charlie should mind his own business.
How much?
Whoa. We ain't talking firecrackers, understand? What I got, it comes from a guy at UNATCO. Hardcore munitions and shit.
How much?
I got a lamb. You know what that is? $750.
Pretty steep for secondhand goods.
Either that or you work for it. You in the fight? I need someone to take care of the dealer downstairs.
I'll take out the truck.
Dealer's name's Rock. He hangs out on the east side in the corner.
The doctors in that clinic, they ain't worth it.
What you need, bro? Vials are $250.
I'll take...
Mess. Rock's the name, guy.
I'll take a vial.
Mess you. Come on, bro.
I'll take a vial.
You need...
I'll take a vial of...
Mess you. Come on, bro. No...
I'll take a...
Mess you. Rock's the name, guy.
I'll take a vial of...
Rock's the name.
I'll take a vial.
You need something?
I'll take a...
Mess you. Rock's the name.
What do you know about it?
Gang.
Just what I heard.
Bunch of pussycats.
Seems that other people aren't so...
Always talking big, trying to be players. The junkies found a box of lambs the other day. Now El Rey puts on the show of being an arms dealer.
The junkies?
Oh, sure. Only a matter of time until someone's stash disappears and people start blowing up. You need something?
Tell me what you've heard.
Good neighbors keep each other's business private.
You want to set up a...
I'm a good neighbor.
I'm with you now.
I ain't going back.
Let's try some word association. First word. Ambrosia.
Bitch, I ain't...
Gotcha.
Let's see what this guy had on him. Back off, man. Rock's the name.
I'll take...
Back up.
Hey, thanks, dude.
Huh?
heard something. Nothing. I guess we're safe.